knowing that he's going to have to start quickly. And to not let go.
Game and doesn't look up, which is old school.
There's a nice 1-2 play. And what he appreciates about Cilic is completely different. Good response from Cilic. Has to fight out.
I said, watch this here, Chris. I want you to take you back rather to the US Open, because this was the shot of the event. Watch this forehand side from Marin. He takes it back. Now, what I'm interested in, the closed face. Freeze it there, please, guys. Freeze there. You see, he starts with the closed face. That means palm down. Now, let him take it back again and get ready for another freeze. Right there. Freeze it again. This tends to open up a little bit here, you see. It's no longer palms down. Now, let it go all the way. Nice balance here, of course. And now he flattens this ball out. See, from there, that point. Then there's a little wrist snap at the end of that, which is where he gets his power from. But there was some danger in all of that wristiness. And
wow.
Chris, as I told,
so the danger, it's improved vastly.
didn't you say, Chris, that that's... Oh, did you see the spin on that ball?
That's good tennis, big. That's just beautiful volleying by Cilic. Volleys. Oh, no. Wow. Effortless power on the run. As there's millions of people in this court. It's tough.
Don't mess with the forehand side.
That kicker up the mid.
Oh, very strong play there from the Potro. That is cold. He's going to have to challenge this.
So it's a reverse of the opening set as Cilic. See if that affects it at all.
Dealt.
Nice to be undefeated with your B game, huh?
No.
Bladed him on this court.
All the... But that noisy... throws it. Brilliant drop shot. Look at the movement from Cilic. Set that up for this third set. Slice. He'll get there, but nets. That's sweet stuff.
Chris, you were asking me earlier about the forehand side of Del Potro and the fact that, and I was talking about closed face. This is what I mean by closed face here. This is much more traditional on the tour. Now you see how that palm down. But I want to show you something else as well. Roll it very slowly for me, because here is where he gets part of his power. Roll it for me. Now, keep it going. Now freeze. You see how that wrist is beginning to cock right now. And, okay, roll it again. Slowly, slowly, and then freeze, freeze. Do you see how it's cocked now? So now it's going to come up on that thing. Let it go, guys. Run it from there. But that's part of where he generates all that power, is that little wrist cock. They both have it, actually, on the forehand side.
Every day. Still able to run that down.
Oh, what a way to finish. That's the best single lob that we have seen here this first week of the Australian Open.
Well, he got fooled, and then he was going to swing at it, then had to run it down. Incredible.
Incredible to get to it. And look how deep he was able to get it in the court.
Of course, speaking of Rafa, after Del Potro got past Cilic in 4, he delivered the worst beating Nadal's ever taken at a major last year's Open, 2-2-2.
Potro is Cilic, and his foot's still bothering him. Well, he can't take.
That is beautiful, and that's right.
Like that.
Well, you'd better been playing men first most of this Open. Tonight, ladies first. Oh, Del Potro.
Action.
Oh, he missed it. Attempted finesse from the big hitter. Oh! No hesitation on that shot. Just bludgeoned.
Oh.
Beautiful.
You know.
In 60s that the Aussies used to warm up with each other. Doesn't happen so much anymore.
This back in the days, Pam, when players actually used to hang out.
He missed it. I mean, just amazing, Chris. After
15 all.
Cup here, and the set could be over. We've been talking about that all match long.
There comes Del Potro forward, Pam. An actual net approach and a well-executed one.
Cilic. Wow.
Oh, it takes a great lob to get it over the head of Cilic in that way.
That.
Del Potro Cliff hit 3 huge shots within a few inches of the baseline, but somehow still got on the defensive and had to come up with his pass.
Amazing, and you know, great sort of counter punching from Cilic. Then he gets in, and Del Potro comes up with a spectacular down the line pass.
That's good 1-2 punch from Del.
Oh my goodness! Another one. That time not down the line. It's one thing to get to the ball, but it's another thing to make with the shot that Del Potro has done twice now. Another look at this. Here's Cilic challenging it. He gets him right outside. He's almost out of the picture, and he's still able to come across that ball. What he can do with a forehand is, I'm going to say, almost unique. Huge forehands, and then a third one. He was trying to close the door.
Yeah, you're right, Pam. Momentum's been like 2-3 points in a row, and it'll shift back. That's good stuff.
That's good. That's on. Wow.
That's terrific. Hugely satisfying win.
No, still tries to
Match. Here's how this game began, Cliff. It was really entertaining.
Yeah, well, this was great stuff. I'm glad we get a chance to see this. He gets to this one. Take a look at this. And now he closes that gap, which I didn't think he was going to be able to do. And finally, the little flicker.
And it's won both of them.
2%. Rest of the time, it's that. Missed it.
That's called wide. That is.
Oh, my.
That's too tough. That is it.
By far, the most fire the big man has shown.
15.
Smart play.
No.
No what?
I heard you say no, Pam, but it worked.
I don't know how that went over the net, but it did. It didn't look like it from here.
Oh, that's just too much. He missed it.
This match dead even after 3:55. Two big sluggers will go the distance on Hisense Arena. Big moment early in this fifth set. Cilic held serve easily. Thumped two aces in the opening game. Del Potro, this was seconds ago in a rally clip. Not just what happened on the court, but after the point. Del Potro running over and kicking a trash can.
Oh, they got it. And boos from the
crowd going. So
the crowd.
It's still break point now at 30-40.
And he saves another break point.
But then Marin Cilic on this tremendous point. Watch these guys go at it. Was able to get the break, Cliff, and seize control of this fifth set.
It looks to me like Cilic is the one who's looking the pressure at the moment. If you check his stats, he has 11 winners in this set. Only three unforced errors. Very clean tennis from him. And this not exactly typical, but this is the way that they've been going at it, these two. Look at that one, just wide, and there's the break.
5 aces.
Just look at that, Chris. He just started from anywhere. He's just pounding them. Is hit with pinpoint.
Hello. Set for Cilic, which caught the back of the line.
Yeah, you deserve this moment. Marin, that was a tremendous effort, Chris. You know, in the history of watching tennis matches, there have been a lot of them. I really enjoyed this one. It was very soft. These are two powerhouses, and they both used it for 4 hours and 38 minutes.
5-7, 6-4, 7-5, 5-7, 6-3. And 4:38 in Tennis World. Welcome Marin Cilic to the realm of top contenders for these Grand Slam titles. A lot more work to be done down under, but this was an enormous breakthrough match. His first victory against Del Potro as the U.S. Open champ, outslugged in the end and outsteadied by Cilic, who was the better player in this 5th set. Even if Del Po was depleted, various ailments, it was Cilic and had to survive his own shaky finish to the 4th and survive in 5. Cilic against the Roddick Gonzalez winner. We'll come back live to Melbourne. Back over to Rod Laver. We'll see if Wickmeyer can hang in there against Justine Henin.
And that's what it looks like when you're victorious after 4 hours and 38 minutes. Marin Cilic into his 2nd Grand Slam quarterfinal. 6-3 in the 5th over the U.S. Open champion Juan Martin Del Potro. And after a breeze, a walk in the park yesterday for most of the contenders, Brad, great tennis. And what smart tennis from Cilic there.
Can we forget about yesterday's blowout city? Today was back to incredible tennis. That was an unbelievable match. 2 big guys just covered court to court. And the defense that the big man Cilic showed and the offense that he showed, phenomenal tennis match.
Let's get to Pam Shriver. She's standing by with Cilic.
Chris, it was such an unbelievable match. Marin, I watched the whole thing. What was it like to play such an unbelievably high-quality match?
It was really amazing. I think coming back from first set, when I lost it, it wasn't easy because he was really playing well and he wasn't giving me any chances. I didn't have a break point until the end of the 2nd set when I got my first break point on a 5-4. And since then, I think he was getting a little bit slower. I think there in the 3rd set, I lost. Actually, in the 4th set, when I lost the set.
I can understand why you're confused. It was like that.
I am, and I thought that I was a little bit physically better, but I missed a lot of returns on the 2nd serve and didn't put balls enough in play, so he had a chance to get rest a little bit. But in the 5th set, I think I played some great rallies, moved well, and I think this was my best physical performance so far.
It looked like you got tight on serve late in the 4th. How were you able to come back right away in the 5th and get your momentum again on serve?
Well, I played that sloppy game with the wind in my back, and I missed there a few easy shots. And then after, I just knew that I'm gonna get my chance. Also, in the beginning of the 4th set, I had some break points where he almost passed me from the fence, and I knew that I'm gonna get my chance, and I did it.
Before I send you back, I just want to know, Roddick Gonzalez, do you even care?
Well, I mean, both guys are really tough to play, and definitely it's not going to be easy. I have to just try to recover as much as I can, and if I play like this, I'm going to enjoy my time on the court again.
Marin, thanks so much. Congratulations.
Thanks.
He summed it up right there. Best physical performance as Brad Gilbert sits here shaking his head. And Chris and Cliff, I want to welcome you back in as we take a look at the draw. I don't need to tell the 2 of you. You've been listening to it as well. Brad has liked Cilic since the start of this tournament.
You will win Brad over if you remind everybody that he picked Cilic. That's the way to get to his heart. Yeah, that's true. Brad did feel that Cilic would be the guy down under to break through into that group of contenders of guys who are about the same age, Murray and Del Potro, and boy, he earned it. I mean, can he recover from this 438? It's nice to be young, Clip, but he's going to have that kind of energy and effort in the next round, too.
Pam seems to think so, and I don't disagree with that. Chris, I just thought that, there comes a time in a match where one player really gets his teeth into a match like Cilic did in the 5th set. He had, I guess it was 6-15, 6 unforced errors to 15 winners. It's a very clean set under those circumstances because the pressure is tremendous, obviously, in those circumstances.
Brad, I thought the important part of that 5th set was right away at Cilic after dumping serve. Just a terrible game to lose serve at 5-all in the 4th. Came right out and held it love and started getting back to his game, which is the big serving in the forehands.
Hey, Chris, our Mickey Singh was going south over here on Cilic. I said, the key to tennis is short-term memory loss. Let it go. Cilic stayed very flat line. kept his composure, and then immediately reasserted himself to start the 5th set. But I tell you, looking at that draw, you know what I'm going to say? Advantage Andy Roddick, because you got to figure that's a tough match to come back from, and I'm sure they're going to play in the day, and it's going to be really hot in a couple of days. That's the kind of a break maybe if Andy Roddick gets through tonight. I like Andy Roddick's chances, you know, the way things are shaping up for him.
No, I agree with that. I was thinking the same thing, Chris. Brad, I think you're dead right. He is the big winner because of what you saw here in 4 hours.
He hasn't beaten Gonzalez yet, you know.
I love his
No, I know
chances
that,
tonight.
I know that, obviously, but I think he's going to beat Gonzalez. He has a great record against him, as you know.
Yeah, Cilic and Roddick played in the summer hard courts in Canada. Cilic got him in 3 tough sets, if I recall. But, yeah, a lot to like about this match, and more drama brewing over there on Rod Laver Arena. Let's get back to Mary and Mary Jo for the Belgian.